Shut it off.
All right, Dan, what are we working on today?
69 Dodge Dart.
What are we doing?
Breaking in the new cam on the new engine. 408 stroker from a 360. Last year, cam low got wiped out, so we decided to redo it, stroke it, and had Bauman performance due to heads. A little bit of port work. A little bit bigger cam and some more cubes, so hopefully get another 100 horsepower or so.
And this was originally a Mopar crate engine, right?
Yeah, it was a 360 Mopar short block with Edelbrock heads, just slapped together. Had a 509 cam.
Austin's draining the fuel tank so we can flush it.
Now we got a 545 comp cams in there, lift. So hopefully it gives it a little bit more. Still running on pump gas though. Not only 11, or wait, no, 10.3 compression, 10.3 to 1.
On 93 octane.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So just basically a warmed up street motor.
And what did you say he was running last year before it went?
Quickest was probably 1152, I believe. So in a quarter mile, 1152.
Low maintenance,
Yeah.
little bracket car.
Yeah, we
Perfect.
did upgrade the rockers too. They're roller rockers now versus the stamped steel factory ones. So a little bit of upgrades. Fix the valve geometry and all that crap.
Cool, so this cam break-in should hopefully go a little better than the last one.
We'll see.
Considering it's not 30 degrees outside.
That and the distributor's actually hooked up.
Is the coil hooked up?
It's GM distributor. The coil's inside.
All right.
So it's
So
actually
we can't screw it up. So we're gonna do, instead of a long 30-minute break-in, Comp Cams recommends a 10-10-10 break-in to avoid getting the oil overly hot, which makes a lot of sense, and I'm surprised somebody didn't really come up with that before, but Mopar guys usually do the same stuff that we've always done since the 70s anyway. So
starts to get up, let us know. We'll turn that fan on and we'll hose the rat off. It'll cool it down. All right, so, yep. Cut off.
can you shut the fan off while we're cranking? Because that battery sounds dead.
Yeah, we gotta get the charger in there. We're gonna jump it. What?
That sounds like it was a timing issue?
It might have been, yeah. Can you, why'd you lock it back up? We gotta put stuff back in it. Silly goose.
Did it out of habit. Just a jump pack?
No,
That was like
charger.
pure fuel that combusted out of there.
Yeah, so,
The charger?
yes, the charger. There's no jump pack in there. Well, I mean, there is one, but it's in the thing. Get the charger, it has a jump mode.
We're not 180 out, are we?
I don't think we're 180 out. We might be off though. All right, go ahead and try it now.
That was a big adjustment.
Go ahead. Sound good. Oh, that's the exhaust leak. Turn the fan off. We don't need that on yet. I'm taking too much power to try and go back. Woo! Shut it off. So we need to. We're too far advanced, and it rotates this way. That's advanced. We need to go that way more, which I can't. So we're gonna have to take them all off of the plug wires and move them over one at a time.
You want that hooked up?
You taking all the plug wires off?
He's moving them over one slot.
Yeah, hold on. I need to go this way.
They never came off, did they?
Yes, I know.
You think of it this way, it took us like 25 minutes to get fire last time.
Can you get me a pair of side cuts? Try it now. No fan, just fuel pump and ignition. Shut it off. gonna kill it if you don't rev it. The tack wire fell out, that's why.
It smells like E85 almost.
I don't know what that smells like.
I mean, we need to get it and rev it. You can kind of, like you got to turn your lights on for your tack to work. That's why, remember?
Oh, shit.
So,
That's why.
I know that's why. That's what I was saying. Hold the revs up and you let it die.
Look like a bunch of Chevy guys out here.
I know. Well, we're going to kill the cam if we don't get it up and run it.
Ready?
Yeah. Alright, go ahead. Crank it. We
Watch
had it
your face.
freaking running too.
Little adjustments with that distributor.
Don't give it any fuel, just crank it.
Now,
Yeah.
with the ignition on?
Ignition and your lights so you can see your tack. Go ahead, crank it. Stop. So it's too far advanced to go this way. So I need to go this way, but I keep the wires are too tight.
Hold
Go
on a
ahead
second.
now.
Oh yeah.
Alright,
The battery needs the.
so the battery needs charged. Yeah, we're gonna wipe this cam out. We had it running, that's what pissed me off. We have to get a jump pack too on the car if you can get out of the back seat. We had it running, that's what makes me mad. It was like perfect. It only cranked a couple times, now it won't. Not enough juice to start it. And this wire is too short for me to turn it anymore. And that's
So-
what I need to do.
Can you swap it with a longer one?
No, because that's the shortest distance. You know what I mean? Unless I have an extra.
Yeah, but is there another one in there that has too much slack that you can?
That's so
Me
short
too.
of a wire, it's like the exact length. I don't think so. Because this one needs to be long. Maybe this one. So I can't really get the distributor turned all the way. And then when I let go of it, it goes back. You know?
Mm-hmm. Now you don't know which one was which.
I'm doing with the longer one. Whatever one's longer is going here.
Yeah, you gained a little bit.
Yeah. Alright, so that'll give me a little bit. I thought you can hear the tapping on there. That's the exhaust because it's not. There's no gasket, so I just put it on there. And I was like, "Is that the freaking bottom end?" And I was like, "It can't be."
I think the cam's fine. If you remember yours, we spun it over for.
No, I know it'll be
Ever.
fine. I'm just like we had it running, and then
Should have put a hydraulic roller in this thing.
well after we already bought all this stuff, Timmy's like, "I got the perfect one for you, a Nick's old motor. You can use that." Like, I already bought the cam and everything.
You should have took it back.
I know. Well, no, it was a kit, and it's like it came with everything. I said, "We'll try this, and if it don't work well,
We could have sold it.
yeah." All right, you ready now? Turn the ignition and your lights on. You don't need fuel yet. Wait till it fires because it's a carburetor, just so we get as much amperage as we can to spin it faster. So go ahead. Stop.
You're moving that distributor quite a bit. I think you're going past the spot
I
that you're
think I am
going.
too. But you can hear it. You can't crank the starter that long. It starts to dog down. We almost had it. All right, try it again.
No fuel?
No fuel for now until it starts, then turn it on. This thing's always a bitch to start even when it's in time.
Yeah.
This carburetor without a choke. Yeah, and so you know how hard it is to start normally.
That battery sounds terrible.
Yeah, you want to, maybe we'll change that battery. That's brand new. Shut it off. All right, so we got more crank and that might be our issue. It's not cranking fast.
All right, we got a new battery in there now. New fresh one. Hopefully it was charged.
Turn the ignition and the lights and try and start it. Rev it up. Right, you got to keep it. Will. Go ahead. Do it. Oh, you got to turn the fuel pump on once it starts. That's why.
I put the distributor back where it was at. It was like right there.
All right, go ahead.
It definitely sounds like it's hitting that windage tray. I didn't think of that until you said it. It just sounds really metallic-y. Like,
What is it?
put a windage tray in there and I think it's close to the crank. It's a different, is it the same windage tray you had on the other engine?
Yeah, but it's a
But it's a
stroker
stroker.
kit into the main stud, so it puts it in a different position.
Mm-hmm. Well, you hit it with the crank about 1,000 times and actually more than that. I never RPM, so 2,500.
So 250,000, right? Wait, no, 25,000. 10 minutes.
Yeah, we did check the crank, or the windage tray when we bolted the pan, after we bolted the pan down.
No, the pan probably pushed it in maybe,
Yeah.
because we did it on it, and it's real close to the pan rails. The pan rails probably pushed it in.
It won't, will that put metal in the pan or will it just like...
Very minimal,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Not enough to really affect anything, I don't think.
Your filter have a magnet on it or does your pan have a magnetic
No.
drain plug? At least it started.
Yeah, that just sucked. I was turning it too much up here, because I thought it was way off, and I kept going past it, because I couldn't get it with that. Where we put it in this location, I guess is off a little bit, probably a tooth from where we had it before. That's why the wires didn't fit. So I would turn it, let go, and we'd start the fire, and we'd pull it back, and that's what we were having problems with. Do it again.
No gas or?
However you would normally start it.
Yeah. Shut the fan off.
Hit the. That's too much fuel. Shut it off. I don't think anything fell off.
Remember Jesse's orange dart that what's his name bought? Danny DeSimone, I think, has it now.
Yeah.
That thing used to be a bear to start too. You know the ironic part or coincidental part? That was also Hemi orange dart.
This thing always would start when it was warm. It was just when it was cold it gave us a problem. You know what I mean? The timing is right now, so it shouldn't be a timing issue. I mean, this stuff's all plugged in.
How long is everybody gonna be here?
I don't know why.
It feels like forever.
Do you want some?
No?
I'll make some extra just in case.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep.
This thing's just frustrating.
Oh, let's switch to Chevy or Ford.
Maybe try not giving any gas now. Maybe it was flooded a little. I don't know. Try
Or
it.
wide open.
We'll just crank it. No water pump. Start. So we get more voltage. Just the ignition and lights. And then
Doesn't even sound like it's trying.
no. Did we bump something off?
I don't think. I didn't think so. I mean,
Every wire is red.
What? Yeah. Yeah, it's tight. It's tightened down.
this one is-
He tightened it down when I had the light on it and I watched, you know what I mean?
You said it looked like it was worn, like the rotor and, yeah.
Yeah, but what are the chances that would have died between then and that running this way? MSD doesn't fire unless it's got ample voltage, so.
Well, this needs a lot of voltage to fire.
Remember we were running into problems?
Actually, remember when you...
Sabotage.
Check.
You can try again. I mean, see what happens.
Check for... Like, what are the chances that spark went out? Pretty slim.
Little to nothing.
Anything could happen. That's what makes the sport so fun. It's aluminum, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the spark to it.
Well,
Yeah.
do the header.
Crank it a little with the ignition on. Distributor just took a shit. Yeah, no freaking spark. But
Are
it's
you
getting-
sure that goes all the way in there to touch that
I think so.
wrong?
Let me double check.
I would be pretty shocked if that it just so happened to
Maybe something
do that
loose.
now. I mean, it's not even in a spot where it would get hot.
No, but it's old and original cap rotor and everything and
really?
yeah. Gotta go bad at some point. That's definitely in there. Alright, crank it with the ignition on. Alright, yeah, there's no spark at all. Alright, let's take
What are the chances?
I know. I know the time is good, but it's not even making a pop. I know we got fuel. We can smell it.
So all of a sudden this spark goes out.
We have the worst luck. Maybe we shouldn't make any more videos.
It's because I made that Chevy guy comment. It's the only
Yep.
Chevy part on the whole car.
It is.
And I'm sure you don't have another small block distributor just sitting on the shelf.
Nope. I was making sure that everything is connected and
Where else can you check spark? You want to check another wire? Just to make, I don't
well,
know.
there's none of them are firing. You can hear that.
Can you check it at the distributor and skip the plug wire? Like check it up there? Is there any way to do that?
If you, maybe. Let me just unplug this and replug it back in. I'm gonna try to turn it off and turn it back on again.
It's got, maybe it's just the fact that it's not getting enough voltage, right?
Yeah, it
It's
could be.
intentionally not throwing spark.
Yeah.
Is that other battery on the charger?
Yeah.
Is that one on the charger?
In
the car?
The one that's in the car's on the jump pack, not on the charger.
Let me. Yeah, that's. Should be okay.
At least it was something simple.
I was thinking underneath, like, no oil, just water.
All right, round 3. This is our chance to redeem ourselves. If it starts right up now,
We're good to go.
we're there. We're experts again. Is the lights on?
Yeah.
Is it on jump mode back there?
I might need more voltage, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta fire it up with more voltage.
Wait a couple minutes till that, it's on jump start. I can't believe it's turning it, but not fast enough.
We need to check that alternator. Do you have a meter that clamps around it?
I don't have an amp meter now, but go ahead, try it now.
What's the matter?
Run the fan. Something's dripping. I did take that oil filter thing off. Or, you know, I mean the breather. Maybe it dripped some oil. Or the valve probably is dripping out. Every once in a while you get a drip or something. There's no oil out there unless the head gasket is dripping.
I don't hear it at all.
You can hear it, but it's not as bad. It's because the exhaust, like it's a little bit of tapping. You can't hear it unless you're like, you know it's there. So who knows, it might have been hitting before. Like you literally can't tell unless you're listening for it.
Yeah.
I was like, is there a tapping on
I wouldn't even mess with it then.
Yeah. Well, we'll take the valve covers off, put the springs in, make sure that all that's right. It does need more fluid in the transmission.
There's 2 quarters of it.
Yeah.
Well, sweet.
Well, that felt a lot better.
Well, because you don't have all that restriction and it's used to.
Well, that throttle response when you blipped it once was like instant. I mean, it sounds clean.
Yeah.
I mean, it almost felt like something was out of balance, like, you know.
Well, it was like you had your finger.
All that weight was reverberating back and forth. So,
Yeah.
yeah, here's the big old Hemi mufflers that we had on there.
Firing immediately, huh?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That was like,
It's just like, I'm like, whoa.
that was the way it should fire. Because I have the jump pack on now and everything. And It should have fired like that the first couple times.
Cool. Good job, everybody. I'm glad the flame was outside of the garage this time.
Yeah.